Hi everyone, welcome to this new video lecture of fluid mechanics. In this lecture, we'll discuss the concept regarding cavitation. Okay, so cavitation actually it is the phenomena in which sudden changes of pressure in a liquid lead to formation of small vapor filled cavities in place of where the pressure is relatively low. That means there is a pressure difference is there, sudden changes of pressure in a liquid. Okay, and that lead to formation of small vapor. So due to this pressure difference, there will be a small vapor formation will be there, which is filled up cavities in place of where the pressure is relatively low. Okay, or we can say the formation of vapor bubbles within a low liquid of at low pressure region, which occur in place where the liquid has been accelerated with high velocities. Okay, you can say these are the applications in the area of centrifugal pumps, water turbines and marine propellers. Okay, and also we can say that it is the formation of vapor cavities inside a liquid where the local pressure is decreased rapidly below the vapor pressure of the liquid. Okay, so this is the forms of water bubble inside the liquid, which typically last for a short time before collapsing back into the liquid. Okay, and when it is collapsed, it will be like a violent and producing a large popping noise. Okay, and often damage the nearby surfaces. Obviously, it is going to damage the surface of the pipe. Now, if you see, the pipe flow is there in this, and this part is made of concrete surface. That means it is a fixed part. Okay, it is not going to move. So there is a liquid flow will be there here, suppose, and when the liquid is flowing here, there is some kind of void formation will be there. Okay, here the some void formations are there, and when it is moving with high velocity. Okay, when the liquid is moving with high velocity, because here you can see some kind of bend is there. Okay, that is a irregular in shape also there. So due to that, there is a void formation will be there, and here this small bubble formations will be there. Okay, and these bubble formations is moving is moving to the downward side. Okay, and after that these bubbles are going to collapse. Okay, these bubbles are going to collapse, and what is the pressure is inside these bubbles, that will be giving impact on the surface of this pipe. Okay, and due to this collapse, and the pipe surface is going to damage, and that is called cavitation. So these things happen due to the difference of pressure. Okay, difference of pressure. Now here it is different pressure, and at this zone we'll have some different pressure, low pressure is there, and due to the low pressure, that means here high pressure is there and here low pressure is there. So there is a pressure difference in these two regions. Okay, due to the pressure difference, there is a bubble formations are there. Okay, and I'll give you another one example here. Okay, let's consider another one. Pipe is there. So similar kind of these things also same concept. Let me take another one pipe. Okay, I have the construction of this pipe is like this. Okay, and the pipe is that means there is a liquid flow is there in this. So water is flowing in this, suppose. Now here, if you see, now suddenly the area of this pipe is decreased here. Okay, the area of the pipe is decreased here. So in this zone, if you see, what is the pressure level was there initially at this level. Okay, here the pressure is going to change. Okay, the pressure is going to here drop. Okay, and after that, again suddenly it is going to expand. So meanwhile, what the difference of pressure was there, now again suddenly it is expanded, means again the pressure is going to increase. Now these changes happen in this pipe. Due to that, there is a formation of bubble formations will be there. Okay, this is formation of cavity bubbles. Okay, and these bubbles will be flow along the liquid flows, and after that suddenly it is going to increase its size. Okay, increase its size, the bubble size will be increased, and after few times these bubbles are going to blast on the surface. Even in this flowing also it will be blasted, because there is a pressure difference is there between these regions, so that the bubble formations happen. And due to that, and after that, you can say these bubbles are going to blast on the surface. Okay, and due to this blast, that means the pressure what is there inside these bubbles, that is going to give an impact on the surface of this pipe, and due to this impact, there is a cavity formations will be there in the surface of the pipe. So we always try to avoid this kind of pressure difference when the fluid flow is there. Okay, that is one of the reason. So that's why it is given, it is formation of vapor cavities inside the liquid, when the local pressure is decreased. That means when the pressure which is there inside, that is decreased, then the other one below the vapor pressure of the liquid. Okay, the vapor pressure already we have discussed in the previous lecture. And this forms the vapor bubble inside the liquid, which is typical last for a short time before collapsing the back into the liquid, what we have discussed. Okay, so these cavity formations, if it is cavitation is there, then if you see, this is the impeller part of a pump. Okay, now how, when it is purchased newly, the condition will be like this. Okay, this is the new purchase of the impeller. Now if the cavity formations are there or cavitations are there in the flow, then we can see after 3 months of this usage, we can see the condition of this impeller. And similarly, if same, without rectifying, without modifying, without doing anything, if you continue the same things, pumps, then after 6 months we can see this is the condition of this impeller will be there in this condition. And similarly, if you continue like that, then again after 1 year we can see this is the impeller part is fully cavity formations are there, and it is going to fully rust. Okay, so we need to avoid these things. So for that, let's discuss some other things in that. That means what are the symptoms of cavitation? What are the symptoms of cavitation will be there, so that I can identify symptoms of cavitation. So that means what are indications for cavitation, that we can identify, okay, the cavity formations are there, we need to avoid that one. So first point is, the symptoms will be like, the flow rate, the fluid flow rate will be decreased. Okay, there is a change in fluid flow rate, or it is going to decrease, or the pressure of this flow is going to decrease. Second point, we can say there is a unexpected vibration will be there. Vibration, suddenly vibration, unexpected vibration will be there. Okay. Third point, we can say that the impeller, what I told you here, erosion in impeller. Okay, and what are the other symptoms can be identified here? That means already told, vibration or noise. It's a sudden vibration or sudden noise will be there, and we can say that bearing failure. Bearing failure also sometimes one of the reason for this cavity. Okay. Now these are symptoms are there. So once symptoms identified, so we need to take the precautions, or we need to take care for that one, or we need to avoid that. Okay. So to avoiding this, what are the other things we can do? Like means how to avoid this cavitation, or what are the precautions can be taken for this? Avoid of cavitation or precaution of cavitation. So we need to follow some rules of that. That means we can reduce the pump speed. First, we'll do one thing: reduce the motor speed. Just run it in the minimal speed. Okay. And second one is, we can see the liquid height or the liquid level. Just increase that from which the liquid supposed to be transported, or the liquid supposed to be delivered. So the liquid level need to be increased. Motor speed, this is reduce motor speed. Okay, this is decreasing, and liquid level need to increase. Okay. Third point, we can say the temperature of the liquid or temperature of the pump or temperature of the what are the accessories is involved in this, that need to be maintained low. We need to maintain low, we need to decrease the temperature of that. Okay, this is one more point. Or we can say one more thing is there. Now when there is a pump is there or some kind of mechanical equipments are there, so we need to do the maintenance. Okay, the maintenance, or we can say the regular checkup need to be done properly of the maintenance should be done properly for the equipment. Then we can avoid the cavitations. Okay, so this is the symptoms of cavitations and this is the precaution for the cavitations. And what are the types of cavitations are there? If you discuss about this cavitation, there is a few types are there. That means how the cavitation formations should be there in that. So first one will be there, vaporization. This is vaporization. The vaporization is nothing but what already I told. When there is a change of phase, a change of state of, suppose initially the water in the liquid state, now it is going to change its phase from liquid to gas, then there will be a difference of pressure. Okay, when there is a difference of pressure will be there, then obviously as I told you that bubble formations will be there. When bubble formations will be there, then it will be giving impact on the surface, that it is going to blast after some time, and the pressure which is there inside the bubbles, that will be giving impact on the surface. So that is vaporization. Next is turbulence. Next is turbulence cavitation is there. So when the flow will be in turbulent speed, okay, with high speed, then there is a chance is there where the pressure difference will be there in different zones. So that is one cavitation formation will be there. Next, internal circulation cavitation. Internal recirculation. Internal recirculation cavitation is the same, nothing but when the pump will be not able to deliver the total discharge of the liquid, then in the inside itself the water will be started, flowing among themselves, like it will be continuously flows in the pump itself. So because the pump is not able to deliver the exact amount of water to outside, so that internal recirculation, that also creating the cavity formations. This is one reason. And sometimes the air, that is air aspiration. The air aspiration cavitation is there. So this is very simple. Sometimes what will happen, the air will be sucked by the pump while it started. Okay, that means some air, or there is a difference of pressure, like atmospheric pressure and inside pressure will be there, and it is not able to suck the water properly because of the pressure difference, and due to that it is only sucking the air only. So due to this one, the cavity formation also there. So this is also one category of cavitation. So these are the types of cavitation, and these are the symptoms of cavitation, and how to take the precaution or avoid cavitation of that. And this is the concept of cavitation. I hope you understood this concept of cavitation. If you are having any kind of doubt and query on this, you can give a comment on the comment box. Thank you all.